Hi. It was like late into the evening, and I remembered I have not made an update yet today. Oopsies. That is my cognitive functions being a butthole, basically. Uh, I have enough mental strength for fucking like two things that I'm doing today, and everything else, my brain's just like, huh? What? There's more things? Nah, there can't be. I'm not working properly. So, yeah, I guess I might as well check in now that it's like almost 8 p.m. Oops. Yeah, so how has today been? Well, let me tell you, it's been a great day. Like, I've had a fantastic day, you know. Vibes are high. I'm feeling good. I mean, like, I can't, like, I'm vibing. I guess is the only way I can say that. I did have a coffee this morning. I don't even know what to say to myself at this point, you know? I'm not having weed, I'm not smoking cigarettes, but I am waking up fucking fatigued. And it's really, really, really hard to go through my day and do anything with that clouding over me. It's not like I drink coffee because I'm bored or because, well, I mean, it is a ritualistic thing that I like to do. You know, it does really get my morning and like my day going, but it's not. I'm not. I'm not drinking it because it's. You know, it's just fun. Like, it legitimately helps. And yeah, I feel bad for it, but here I am, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys because I'm not trying to be anything other than what I am and who I am, and that's gonna be honest. So, you know, some days are gonna be better than others, and I'm gonna 100%, you know, take coffee out of my diet when those days happen, and it's not something that I feel like is going to help me get through the day, but I'm not going to kid myself either and try to push myself through a day when I know that something like that would just help. And yeah, that's fucking. That's where I'm at. And so, yeah, today was full of editing and just yeah doing some more chores and cleaning the house, and I wanted to have some energy for that, so I did. um, but yeah, I woke up early this morning, which was nice. I fell asleep a little bit later last night, but not too bad. Not bad enough, at least, that when I woke up this morning I felt like I had to go back to sleep, so that's always good. You know, that is something that I am also working on, right? I do want to go to bed earlier, and I do want to wake up earlier. So that's what I've been doing. Um, and, you know, sometimes it doesn't work for me because my insomnia can definitely get in the way of that, but sometimes it does work. And I'm just going to keep, you know, pushing for those days. I'm sure once I get more into the rhythm of it, it will be a lot easier. But until then, I'm just going to take it as the days come and not be so hard on myself. I mean, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking cigarettes, I'm not smoking weed. So, you know, I'm not eating trash. Like, yeah, I gotta be a lot more kinder about with myself about drinking coffee because, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. So, yeah, otherwise, cognitively slow today. Problem solving is a little bit more difficult. So, like, editing has been a bit of a challenge, especially keeping myself zoned in. I get distracted super easily, and as soon as I get distracted, that's like, my brain is just gone for, you know, 20 minutes to a half hour, maybe longer. So, I'm trying to stay as focused as possible, but it is tough. And yeah, fatigue is, like I said, is high today, which is no fun. But I did get a nice yoga session in today. So I did some stretches and I was able to get on the mat for a bit. So I'm happy about that. And, dog and I went for a decent walk today, which I'm also happy for. So, in between, doing some stretches, going for a walk with the dog, staying, preoccupied with cleaning. Okay. See, look at my attention span right now. I gave you what? 3 minutes of a conversation, and now I'm like, huh, what's happening over here? It's bad. But anybody with ADD will understand that struggle. It's just that my brain gets super fatigued a lot faster. So whereas somebody with ADD can get distracted and go back to what they're doing, get distracted, go back to what they're doing, I need to have a good break in between all that distraction because I get fatigued, mentally fatigued, not even just physically fatigued. I don't know if you've ever tried to read a book when you have the flu or something and your brain is just reading over a paragraph over and over and over again because it's just not clicking. That's just how my brain works normally, which can be a challenge, of course. But yeah, I don't know how else to explain mental fatigue other than it feels like you're trying to work with a brain full of sludge. And everything's a lot slower, processing speed's a lot slower. It's just everything's slower. And yeah, what else my eyes have been going a little bit again, but the jumping vision has stopped. It's mostly just blurry eyes and the inability to focus them as easy. So I guess blurry eyes makes sense for that. And my muscle fatigue is a little intense today. I did, do activities, so I am glad about that. But I also wanted to go to a birthday party tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. It's at 9 o'clock. I need to bus there, which is fine, but I don't know if I'll have the energy to bus there, bus home, and hang out for a bit. So, being around big crowds is already a lot of energy for me to take in and put out. So I am hopeful I will still have energy by then, but we'll see. I don't want to push myself, right? I have less than a month until I'm in California, and if I hurt myself now before I get there, I'm gonna be very upset with myself. So I'm trying my hardest to stay as gentle as possible until then, and hopefully I end up doing that because this is really important to me, and of course my friends are very important to me too. I just know that my health is just, it needs to take precedent. It really does. But yeah, detox otherwise has been going really good. I'm maintaining my water intake, I'm eating lots of fruits and vegetables, I'm getting my daily smoothie in, and I feel really good with that. My guts feel really good. I haven't had any internal pains or cramping or anything, so I'm very happy about that. My psoriasis is starting to break out a little bit on my scalp, which is a bit of a bummer, but my face is doing a lot better. I don't know if you can tell in comparison to how it's looked in the last week and a bit, but it's doing much better, and I couldn't be happier about that. I don't like my face looking like it's drying out and becoming the Sahara Desert so much that it makes cracks and bumps. Get out of here with that. But yeah, how else am I doing? I guess if I do go out tonight, I will check in afterwards so I can give you guys a a play-by-play on how it went and how my body was and how mentally I was able to keep up with the night, because that's another thing too. You know, it can be really hard for me to maintain long conversations or, you know, be able to keep up conversations in general, because my brain does get fatigued so quickly that it can be really, really hard to continue a conversation, to connect, especially when there's like bright lights, and that can be really disorienting for me as well. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I guess the circulation in my legs have been a little messed up lately, so I've been noticing a lot of numbness and tingling in my toes, which is usually the first place to get that kind of sensation when my circulation isn't working, or isn't going that well. Man, making sentences is hard right now, which is also another cognitive part of my brain that is messed up, which I have found. I think I already mentioned this, but I found my brain scan, so I'll be able to explain more so of the parts of my brain that are affected and kind of what I deal with, because yeah, like I said before, it's just super easy for me to normalize these symptoms because I have been dealing with them for so long that it has become a normal day-to-day life for me, hanging out with these things, and I have managed what I'm doing a lot better, so it does kind of get pushed under the rug, because I am like just treating my body as kindly as possible, so there isn't as much, like I don't notice as much of the symptoms because I am taking care of myself better. But say if I were to like go out until 6 a.m., not sleep, and not eat, and yet not look after myself, I would notice a super heightened version of my symptoms. So I don't know if I'll be recording something like that. In all honesty, sorry. In all honesty, when I do go on my trip, the very first day might be like that. It might be a really, really intense symptom day because of how much of a stress it's going to be on my body. But that's okay. We're already prepared for that. As long as everything works out okay, I should be okay. And yeah, I trust that anyways. So yeah, that is my check-in. I am surprised I checked in so late today. I have been really, really good for keeping up with these little vlogs, so I gotta do better, especially now that we are getting closer to the date, which is, holy shit, I can't believe that. Very exciting. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later, hopefully. If not, I will check in with you tomorrow. And yeah, today is the fucking 14th of October. Dude. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, until then. Mwah!
So I wasn't planning on making a video yet because I haven't even got there, but my bus is late, so I don't really have anything else to do. I'm starting to get jumping vision, which is no fun, and that was not my bus. I'm starting to get jumping vision. I am noticing I'm getting spasms already, and we haven't even left yet. So I guess, or we haven't even gotten there yet, which whatever. We knew that this was going to happen. We just kind of hoped that we would have at least gotten there before we noticed any of these symptoms arising. So that's my check-in. I'm actually really excited. I mean, obviously. What do you mean, actually? I'm getting more and more excited as the time passes, and I just want to be there, and I just want to see my friends, and I just want to, yeah, celebrate my buddies' birthdays. Yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty nice night. I am wearing all black. I can show you, yeah. So I am a thief in the night, you could say. I'm just, is this more right? There we go. So yeah, I guess you could say that I am a little ninja. Nobody would ever see me coming, and it is kind of a surprise that I'm even going to this in the first place. Most of my friends know that I don't go out anymore because it's a lot for me to do, and especially when I am getting there and from myself. So I don't know if anybody's expecting me to come. So that's even more fun because then I can just show up and surprise everybody. Which I like to do anyways. So yeah, really excited. I'm gonna throw on some music and chill until this bus gets here. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as it says. It's like over 10 minutes late and I got here early. So that's what I get for being an early Gus. Early bird does not get the worm in this case. But yeah, I will let you guys know periodically how I am doing, or I will just do an update when I get home. Hopefully I'm not out too late. At this point, I can't see myself not being home late because it's already almost 10. Whoops. Oh, right. So I forgot I missed my first bus. Yeah, I would have been there a lot sooner, and I would have been home a lot sooner if I would have actually left on time. But time passes so by when you're trying to figure out an outfit, and yeah, it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to wear, and it's just black. But yeah, that's my update. Hopefully, my symptoms get a little bit better, and it's not as precautious the entire evening, because that would be super lame. But yeah, even holding my arm up right now, I'm getting super tired of it. I'm gonna have a cramp here pretty soon if I don't put my phone down. So yeah, and my guts are a little bit uneasy, but that might just be because I'm excited. Yeah, so here's my bus. Okay, I love you guys.